February 12, 1809 marks the birth of a young pioneer in the idle town of Shrewsbury. Charles Robert Darwin, born into a family embracing free-thinking ideals, was the fifth child of Robert Waring Darwin, who is a respected physician, and Susanna Hedgewood. The loss of his mother in 1817 left young Charles in the care of his three older sisters, who shouldered maternal responsibilities, fostering a loving yet academically driven environment. Moved from school in 1825 due to perceived academic struggle, Charles accompanied his father on medical rounds and later enrolled at Edinburgh University to study medicine. However, medicine didn't captivate him. The nature of surgeries repelled young Darwin. Yet this time at Edinburgh exposed him to revolutionary ideas, igniting a spark of curiosity. It was here in the midst of these radical ideas and debates that Darwin first encountered the emerging theories of transmutation, the beginning of his journey into science. In 1825, Charles Darwin shifted from medicine to consider studying divinity at Cambridge. His interest lay in biology, collecting beetles, and exploring. Enrolled at Christ's College, Cambridge, Darwin ranked 10th in his BA exam by 1831. This academic exploration introduced him to influential thinkers. Jean-Baptiste Lamarck's early evolutionary theories inspired Darwin on species adaptations. Thomas Malthus' population growth theories contributed to the survival of the fittest. On December 27, 1831, aboard the HMS Beagle, Charles Darwin embarked on a monumental journey that would shape scientific history. His voyage, commanded by Captain Robert Fitzroy, set sail from Devonport Harbor, bound for South America and the Pacific Ocean. However, Darwin, then 22, was stricken by violent seasickness below deck. Invited by Fitzroy for companionship on the voyage, Darwin's experiences during this 5-year journey revolutionized the way he thought about the rest of the world. Darwin's observations of the natural world would lead him to purpose the evolutionary process, detailed in his groundbreaking work on the origins of species, published in 1859. Originally, Darwin focused on a life of leisure, with minimal scientific training and no formal qualifications. However, while studying at Cambridge University, he encountered a gap in the science curriculum that paved the recognition of evolution. Throughout his adventurous voyage, spent largely on Southern American shores and remote locations like the Galapagos Islands, Darwin collected over 1,500 species, many previously unknown in Europe. Leaving South America behind, the HMS Beagle made a 5-week stop at the Galapagos Islands, 600 miles off the coast of Ecuador. Contrary to popular belief, Darwin did not experience a eureka moment on the Galapagos. He studied various species like finches, tortoises, and mockingbirds, although not in enough detail to draw immediate conclusions. Inspired by his voyages and circles in London, formulated a theory. Observing Galapagos finches and fossils, he unraveled nature's diversity. Nothing adaptations in bird species suited to different environments. Darwin's radical ideas on evolution emerged upheaval. Malthusian concepts triggered a pivotal realization: nature's constant struggle for resources, leading to the survival of the fittest through natural selection. Years of meticulous work led to On the Origins of Species, revealing a narrative of perpetual adaptation. The theory sparked debates, challenging established beliefs about life's origins and humanity's place in the natural world. Charles Darwin held another role as a family man. An 1842 photograph reveals a different side of him, captured with his son William, transcending his scientific pursuits. Later, portraits in 1860 to 1861 and 1864 taken by his son William marked pivotal moments. Venturing beyond Kent, an 1868 photo during a seaside break initiates Darwin's relaxed charm, captured by the lenses of Julia Margaret Cameron. At Townhouse, Darwin's life embraced family and scientific exploration. Like in 1854, the bee study with his son George, highlighting his dedication to nurturing curiosity. Emma's documentation reveals Darwin's fatherhood experiences. His children, William, George, Francis, Henrietta, and Horace, integral to his work, left lasting imprints on history, aiding their father in his endeavors. Darwin's evolving beliefs involved a complicated journey. He believed in God in the mid-19th century when he developed the theory of evolution. However, biographers debate whether Darwin saw God as a construct of human innate sense of auth and cause. Initially, Darwin perceived God working through secondary causes, implying a deity who established natural laws rather than directly crafting species. However, his theory of natural selection brought a spiritual crisis, challenging the notion of a divine plan for creation. In the 1860s, disagreements about anatomical structures made Darwin's traditional belief agnostic. His correspondence, including conversations with Mary Bull, revealed his insecurities. Although he was not an atheist, he tended towards agnosticism and considered religious matters beyond the scope of science. Charles Darwin struggled immensely with his health. In a letter to his friend Joseph Hooker in 1849, Darwin described his suffering, plagued by relentless vomiting, trembling hands, and dizzy spells. Seeking relief, he embarked on a water cure treatment under Dr. James Manby Gully in Great Malvern. Despite his efforts, his health remained fragile. Periods of severe gastrointestinal distress, headaches, fatigue, and faintness persisted throughout his life. Even after various treatments, hydropathic sessions, baths, and medications, his health continued to deteriorate. Darwin's illness frequently hindered social engagement, leaving him exhausted after conversation from his routine. His health diaries documented daily occurrences of discomfort from flatulence to vomiting, often affecting his ability to function normally. Speculations were made regarding conditions Darwin contracted during the voyage, the diagnosis of hyperventilation or hypoglycemia. However, Darwin's ails provided him an escape from social obligations and frequently served as a reason to retreat to his study for work. In his later years, Darwin's curiosity knew no bounds. Exploring human expressions, he authored The Expression of Emotion in Man and Animals, unveiling the shared language of emotions across species. Honored and patronized by friends such as Huxley and Hooker, Darwin's influence extended far beyond science. His generosity helped hired colleagues and supported scientists like the impeccable Wallace. Reflective and candid, Darwin penned his autobiography, expressing his journey in scientific musings. His last scientific work, The Formulation of Vegetable Mold Through the Actions of Worms, unveiled nature's colossal transformations by the humblest of creatures. In April of 1882, Darwin's passing marked the end of an era. His final publications and theories explored emotions and transformative powers of earthworms, crowned a lifetime of scientific exploration. His state burial at Westminster Abbey honored the legacy of a gentleman naturalist whose ideas reshaped our understanding of the natural world. Charles Darwin, an English naturalist of the 19th century, stands as a pivotal figure. His incredible theory of evolution by natural selection explained life's astonishing diversity and adaptations to different environments. His ideas reconcile diverse evidence, from fossils to embryology, establishing a profound understanding of relationship among living beings. But Darwin's impact wasn't confined to biology alone. Darwin's theories reverberated through politics, economics, and literature, sparking debates and even shaping societal notations. However, the unintended consequences emerged with social Darwinism and eugenics, misusing Darwin's conceptions to justify discriminatory ideologies. Although Darwin himself was an abolitionist, his theories were twisted to support discriminatory practices, revealing the complexity of his legacy. Despite these dismal numbers, the work of Darwin remains influential across disciplines and is a testament to the power of ideas, both their enlightening potential and the dangerous path they can take. Nevertheless, Charles Darwin qualifies as a turning point in history since we acknowledge that his theories fundamentally change how we comprehend life, leaving an indelible mark on science, society, and our understanding of ourselves.